Hello, I am Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy, and I turned on Miriam's mic.
Good job.
If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. Thanks so much for joining us on our keto journey.
That's right. Got a new microphone.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see. We got a lot of people talking back and forth. Looks like Becca's here, so is
Becca.
Betsy.
Hi, Betsy.
And Audrey.
Hi, Audrey.
They're just talking up a storm. Sherry's here also. There's Shauna. I got my watch reminder, then started watching, thinking, oh, why is it showing chat replay? Yesterday's live.
Whoopsie.
Shari is here, so is Rita and Chad. Jerry says, good morning, Chowlings. And it's real.
It's real.
It's real. It just got real fun.
Yeah.
I said I am the walrus because Jerry says, Shauna says I'm an error message today.
Oh.
Carrie's here. Well, this is good morning from my office, away from the office.
Yay.
That's right. Eep says, hey, yo, ear hustling while I unload groceries.
Nice.
Well, I'll see if I can find that. Dorothy says, good morning, all. Betsy says, no, here in Naperville. Dorothy says, where is the favorite vacation spot for fish? Finland.
Oh.
It might be. I doubt that.
Nice. I want to go there and find out.
Because I'm already getting FOMO, and Keto Salt Lake hasn't even started yet.
Oh, man.
It will be starting. We will be doing Keto Salt Lake at this time in a week.
Yeah, so we won't have live streams on Thursday or Friday.
I mean, well, yeah, Thursday or Friday. Well, we might have one Thursday in the cars on our way down to, it'd be difficult to set up, though.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll do a late
While
one
you're driving?
when we get there. We'll see.
Probably not. We're not going to stress about it.
Nope.
It's fine.
Gil Life Randy says, I've been intermittent fasting the last few days, and finally I get to start my morning with coffee and caramel macchiato. Rick one says, happy Red Day. Remember, everyone deployed. Oh, that's cool. Didn't know that was a thing, but that's an awesome day. Mary says, good morning, everyone. Shauna says, hi. Good morning, Chris and Miriam. 7 days.
7 days.
Lisa says, thank goodness it's Friday, right?
Yeah.
I can't tell you how happy I was this morning when I woke up at 6:30, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's right, it's Friday. Cindy says, Friday, yeah. Philip Friday says, good morning, Chris and Miriam. Melissa is here, says, good morning, everyone. Mike is here also. And Dennis, looks like Dennis is here. Dennis had a question about parking for Keto Salt Lake.
Yes.
Let me go ahead and pull that up. I'm here on the Omaha page, by the way. Omaha, they finally made their announcements. There are a couple of different coupon codes that you can use. You can use the code 2crazy, or you can use the code CHOW. Check this out. Buy a ticket. If you do CHOW, 50% off.
Yes.
And that really brings down the price.
It does.
By Grapthar's Hammer.
What a savings.
Anyway, so you got the Keto Summit.
And when is that?
That is August
18th and 19th.
That's correct.
Wow,
it's right after Orlando.
Nice.
But on Keto Salt Lake, Dennis had a question about parking. And so that's where you can park. So you can park over here, which is right by Robbie and Coffee, or you can park over here, and that's where the venue is. Don't park here.
That's where the staff and client parking.
Yeah, no parking there. Anyway, there'll be an email that goes out today letting people know that the schedule for Keto Salt Lake has been posted.
Yep.
As well as that the other information is there. So, yeehaw! Red Wine's here from Pasadena, California. That totally sounds made up.
No, that's a
Patsy's
real
from Blackfoot, Idaho.
I've been there. Oh, Patsy. Hi, how are you?
Now I have a name and a face and a blue shirt. She was wearing a blue shirt, so you're always going to be wearing a blue shirt in my mind now.
She's not.
Yes. Julie says good morning. And the other Julie says good morning as well.
Hi, Julie.
Lots of Julies.
Hi, Julie and Julie.
Kimberly says, good morning. Dorothy says, just
Hi,
coffee so
Kimberly.
far this morning. I mean, lemon pudding yesterday, so I'll have that later.
Nice.
Speaking of Julie twins, we had 2 new customer service agents start yesterday.
Oh, yes.
And one of
We're so
them is
excited.
named Natalie.
Yes.
And I'm like, I don't know why I keep calling you Nicole in my head. I think someone referred to her as Nicole.
Because it starts at the N, probably.
And
we just weren't
so in my head,
remembering her name properly.
her name was Nicole, not Natalie. I said, why do I keep calling you Nicole? She's like, oh, because that's my twin sister's name. I'm like, that's it.
Right? And when you're twins, you always get called the wrong
She's like,
person's name.
I actually will respond to
That's
Nicole.
so funny.
But she responds to it better.
That's so funny.
Dorothy says, just coffee this morning. I made a lemon pudding yesterday, so I'll have that later. I don't know if I said Kimberly's here. Hi, Kimberly. Let's see. John says, darkness. No parents. Money helps.
Sorry.
That's from the Batman.
It's because every time we come in, John doesn't turn on the light, so it's always dark in here.
Oh, okay.
And so I have to say that in the morning.
Carrie says, I went to all the stores yesterday in warp speed, and now I'm here.
Nice.
Warp speed?
Good
Holy
job.
cow. Sandy says, hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Maska Wolf is here from Canada. What part of Canada?
Hey, how cool.
Canada is America's hat.
Uh-huh.
And Mexico is America's beard.
Oh.
It's true. Anyway.
Or maybe we're the beard that's
No.
under Canada.
Nope.
What? Maybe we're Canada's feet.
Maybe.
We're Canada's stinky feet.
I'm hoping you're from the Northwest Territories because I don't know anybody from the Northwest Territories. I don't think. What is even the population? I think it's like.
No.
I think it's
6%
under
of
10,000 or
Canada?
something like that. People actually live up there.
We got to find some friends there.
J-Dog says it's real. The thumbnail, you have PB&J Keto Chow and said, sorry, Joe, it's not real. Like licorice, it's not real until it's real. I'm just speaking it into existence saying PB&J is real.
Oh, keep thinking that.
You just keep on thinking that. John says, good morning, all. Pat says hi from MD.
Hi, Pat.
Let's see. Shauna says, I have lab work this morning. Oh, okay.
Nice.
And Carrie says, I didn't know about Red Day with people deployed.
Yeah, I
Carol
didn't
says,
either. That's
yay,
cool.
it's Friday. Suzanne is here. Let's says, good morning, John.
Good
Ryan says,
morning.
good morning. My Keto Salt Lake shirt should be here today. That Joe actually asked me about that too. He's like, wait, are there Keto Salt Lake shirts? And I said, yeah. If you scroll down past the schedule, you can actually.
I have one that's blue.
Yep. And you're just ordering it directly from Amazon.
Yep, but it probably won't be
Yep.
here in time.
And so let's see.
Amazon
Let's do a women's size.
Pink.
Pink,
Pink's
of
the
course.
best.
It actually goes up to 3XL.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's just do a large. And that would get there by Monday.
Heck yes.
Well, they've really got
up
their
their printing game.
Anyway, and it's coming directly from Amazon. We make no money on it at all.
Yeah, we just wanted to put them there in case anyone.
Yeah, people are like, can we have a shirt? I'm like, sure, I'll put it up on Amazon
Yeah,
merch.
yeah.
Dennis says, black tie, Dennis? No, he's not here. It's you. It's you. How are you, gentlemen? All your base are belong to us.
Okay.
Virginia says, good morning.
Good morning, Virginia.
Let's see. Sky says, terrible connection this morning, but good morning, all.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sky.
Yeah, Visual Ketos here. Meg says, good morning, Keto Chow family. I loved yesterday's visit to the storefront.
Yes, it was so fun.
I had Irish cream for breakfast, and I'm working on my Etsy
Delicious.
store this morning, editing listings.
Nice.
Search engine optimization is boring, but yes,
is boring.
Yes,
You're
it
right.
is boring. Your ding dong doorbell sound isn't there anymore, or was that from
This
your?
is from my text.
That was from
message.
your watch that made that noise, not the phone.
Oh.
That's why. John says, sadly decided between Keto Salt Lake, Low Carb Cruise, and Keto Palooza, I'm going to pass on Keto Summit Omaha. Okay.
That's okay.
Yep.
We haven't decided if we're going to go or not.
Sandy says, I know there won't be a
But we
live stream
want
option
to.
for Keto Salt Lake, but will there be a replay later on? We are going to be recording it at the minimum. The problem is I don't want to charge people for a live stream that I have no control over the service level. The thought stresses me out like
To the max.
I cannot even express how much it stresses me
I
out.
mean, his hair turned gray just thinking about
Mm-hmm.
it yesterday.
I used to do wedding videos, and I actually had 2 instances where, like, the recording media, at one point it was tape, at another point it was SD card, failed me and I lost people's stuff. And I just don't like that. I don't like having any control over things. So yeah, I'm not going to have a paid streaming option available. Jane says, good morning. Blue says, good morning, Chow Hounds. I can't do Keto Salt Lake this year. Well, we'll be there someday. Looking forward to the online presentations.
I hope you'll be here someday.
One that says, good morning. He says, you can call me anything you want. Just please don't call me late for dinner. I'm going to call you late for dinner from now on. Bluegrass Girl says, happy Friday, groupies. Are we groupies for her?
Yes.
Okay. This guy says, made my first creamy last night. Total failure. So how's that a surprise?
I almost brought a creamy today, but then I didn't because I just made it yesterday and I didn't want it to be not frozen enough.
Okay. One that says, I live in your hat in British Columbia. British Columbia is also where Linus Tech Tips is based out of.
You would like to work for them, huh?
Nah. They're funny, though. They had a video yesterday where they were water cooling a computer using a 2.5 horsepower gasoline-powered water pump.
Okay.
And they were going from a 1 inch down to a 1/4 inch, and it was shooting water like 200 feet.
Inside the building?
Well, no, outside the building.
Oh.
And they started the benchmarking app, which heats things up.
Okay.
They cranked up. They're like yelling at each other to be heard over the sound.
Oh my god.
They're like, this is the stupidest thing that we've ever done, and you can't help but watch. I'm like, they're right. I can't help but watch. It was funny.
Watch. That's so funny.
If you like computer stuff and you like seeing people do absolutely stupid
Dumb
stuff
things.
and hoses splitting and spraying water all over computer components.
Well,
it was great.
We were watering the forklift today, the reach truck.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I wasn't, but I walked past. Our team was.
Okay. Oh, Maskwell says Quebec, about 2 hours from the Vermont state lines.
That's so cool.
Oh, that's cool.
So glad you came in to say hi today.
Let's see. Rihanna says my Keto Salt Lake shirt only took 2 days to get there. Julie says Travis helped me with an update I wanted to make with my Chow box. Great company and awesome products.
And it's his birthday today.
Oh, it sure is. Is he going to show up?
I don't know.
Shauna says my pink Salt Lake shirt is coming today.
Yes.
Everyone wants to know what's for supper tonight. Hungry Heath.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
For us for supper tonight,
we're gonna go out to dinner.
Probably.
We should go to that place that has
the hideout.
Yeah. There's only 5 of us.
There is only 5 of us. Last time we went there,
put it on
they heat up a sandstone rock to 900 degrees, and then they bring out your steak raw.
Yeah.
And you cut it up and toss it onto the rock and cook it yourself.
You can put all the salt.
I also had those jalapeno poppers, which was that was the most expensive meal I've ever paid for my family.
It's because there were a lot of us.
It was really expensive.
It was expensive. Even Disneyland wasn't that expensive.
No, Disneyland was not that expensive.
I mean, not Disneyland. Disneyland meal.
Yep. Sandy says pink Keto Salt Lake shirt is so pretty.
Yay.
Let's see. Carol says, I might just order a shirt, even though I had to cancel Keto Salt Lake.
Oh, Carol, my heart.
Kimberly says, a member of the Keto Chow Facebook group was kind enough to send me a bunch of flavors for me to try. Now I'm trying to talk my husband into letting me order some more.
Oh man, that's hard.
Now, one interesting thing with the cost of Keto Chow, I understand that Keto Chow is not super cheap. Do be aware that you're replacing an entire meal.
Yeah.
Now, Joe and Rachel actually have a video where they talk about the cost of Keto Chow. But for me, for instance, today for lunch,
yes,
we have one of our graphic designers. It's his last day, and so we're doing a lunch here. The thing that I am getting is a Utah burger, which is everybody's. It's what Joe and Rachel were getting so many of. Let's see. Oh dang! I didn't put how much it's going to cost. I think it was $7 is what my Utah burger is going to cost.
Yeah, and it's just one burger.
Yep. And it
which
will
is still good.
It will fill me up as much as drinking a Keto Chow will.
Yeah, because it has like the bacon and the pastrami and the gyro meat.
Now, granted, would I rather eat a Keto Chow or a Utah burger?
A Utah burger.
But let's say on, was it Tuesday? No, it was Wednesday. I was driving to an appointment. There was no way I was going to be able to eat a Utah burger on my way down there, so I had a Keto Chow. And how much did it cost? Well, total, including the heavy cream, about $4 and
25 cents maybe.
well, I don't even know if it was $4.
Depends on how much your heavy cream cost.
Yeah.
And how much you
So
used. Because butter would be cheaper.
it isn't the end of the world. But it's not as cheap. Keto Chow is not as cheap as rice and beans.
Right.
It's also not as cheap as just ground beef.
Right.
But compared to a lot of foods,
Or going out to eat.
compared to going out to eat, Keto Chow will beat it every time. Period. But do be mindful of your budget and what you can afford. And if you honestly can't afford Keto Chow, then don't buy it. Also, yesterday I finally just pulled the trigger and published the blog article about building your own.
We probably had that on the calendar.
I doubt it. Maybe we did.
You told Chanel about it. I'm sure she did it. She's super organized.
But anyway, it's up now. And this is something that Miriam and I have used, and we talked about it on a live stream earlier.
Look at all those boring words.
It was basically, you set up a second checking account, and you figure out all of your fixed monthly expenses.
Yes.
And then if you're getting paid on a bi-weekly basis, where it's every other week,
that's what happens.
That's what most people are. Figure out all your fixed monthly expenses, and all these numbers here are just
arbitrary.
These are completely made up.
Sewer is not $100.
Yeah, it's our sewer and trash is the trash is more.
But it's not that much.
Yeah, sewer is 25. Anyway, so you figure out your total monthly bills, and then you take half of that and deposit it into the extra. Well, you do an auto transfer every paycheck into that, and then you just have all of your monthly expenses pulled out.
Not all of them, just the fixed ones.
The fixed ones, yes.
Right? Because you still have to pay the ones that are on weird dates or that are weird
they go up
amounts.
and down. But if you're always paying the same amount every single time, you can do this. Well, because there's a cadence difference between a monthly bill and a bi-weekly payment. Twice a year, you'll end up with more money in the account than you need.
Yeah.
And you can either apply that to, say, a mortgage, if you have a mortgage, or you can use it to
By Christmas.
or pay down other bills.
Yep.
This is something that Miriam and I still use to this day.
When did we start doing it?
Probably in about 2012.
Years ago, maybe? Oh, I think it was before that.
It might have been. But anyway, it's just an interesting thing that it
worked for us.
It
and
worked
I know that
really
not
well for us.
Everything works for everybody, but it was just kind of a fun thing that we wanted to share with you.
So anyway, Virginia says I'm going to Keto Salt Lake.
Yes, I'm so
Julie
happy.
says, happy birthday, Travis. Sky says, my travel plans are often set way in advance of when these
know.
summits are announced. So I got to just try and fit them in on the
I
route.
know, and I like to have travel plans already set too.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I'm hesitant this time is because my kids just need me, and I just don't want to leave because I love them so much.
Xana says, I'm volunteering at KetoCon this year.
Yes!
Looking forward to seeing you there and learning more about Keto Chow. I'm late
so
to the party.
happy
Hey,
here.
welcome.
I'm so happy that you're going to go to KetoCon. That'll be so fun.
Uncle Big Guy says, good morning, all. Rob Billy.
Maybe.
I might have gotten that wrong. Anyway, so good morning, just come in. What topic about your channel? We are talking about, Keto Chow specifically. And, mostly we're just talking to all of our friends and people who are saying hi.
We're just talking about finances for some reason.
Adrian says, does anyone have any recommendations for an alternative to Butcher Box for grass-fed beef delivery? Oh, what was the place that they were talking about at Omaha? It was a series, actually Joe might know.
Probably Omaha Meats.
No, it was basically a network of different small farmers.
Yeah.
Dang it, I can't remember what that is.
I don't remember either. I know, that's so not helpful. I'm sorry.
Carrie says that the PC was dead already. That's Linus for you. The PC that they first were testing it on absolutely was dead.
Yeah.
It was the PC they made with Wish.com parts, and it was terrible.
Okay.
But then they moved it over and did it on a real functioning PC.
That's funny. Okay, so another thing about the meat is we have a company that's here in Utah that's Paisley's Meat. We've got meat for it.
And there's Benyon beef as well.
And they just delivered it to our house.
Yeah, they did.
But we got like half a cow or something. So something you can do. Oh yeah, we really like Benyon beef. They're here in Utah too. We went to their ranch. It was so fun. They took us around and he told us about all the different grasses that the beef eat and their wagyu. So, and we met that lady. She's so cute.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It was really cool. But I think too,
They
you
have
can
fiber optic internet there.
get with a friend. Just find a local farm that will sell you half cow or a quarter cow or whatever.
Try things like OfferUp or Craigslist.
I really do like ButcherBox because then you have it like in this thing and you can do a whole meal plan, like you have it in your pound packages or whatever.
Yeah.
So you can go on. It is more expensive.
You could also just go to Costco and buy regular beef.
Yeah.
Or any other place and get regular beef.
But the nice thing about that is like you know exactly when it's going to ship, when you're going to be able to get it by, how much you're going to have, so you can do your whole meal plan according to what is coming from ButcherBox.
Yep.
But I'm sure that there are more services like that around.
Yep. Jerry says, I love Linus Tech Tapes. They have a recent video on a 1 petabyte SSD computer. Servers, actually, it's multiple servers, and they said it would cost over $1 million. I've actually been having fun watching that. J-Dog wants to go to British Columbia and shoot photography.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Kathy says, hey, all. Shelley says, will there be shirts Keto Salt Lake to purchase at the conference? No,
Nope.
because they're printed by Amazon on demand.
Yeah, we're not going to bring any.
Nope. Mary says, besides putting the magnesium drops 10 at a time in coffee and on food throughout the day, or shooting a capful, is a 1/2 teaspoon a single daily serving. So it's a serving size so that you know how much magnesium in it. That isn't the recommended amount you should have in any specific period of time.
Yes.
Use at your whim. You can do multiple servings in a day. You could do half a serving in a day. Just use as much as you feel like you want.
Yep, I typically do probably a serving at night, or maybe a serving and a half. And then when I travel, if I'm going to be in the car for a long time, if I'm going to be in an airplane for a long time, I always take more because my legs just get tired of sitting in the same position. So, but I've learned that about myself. So you just keep playing with it until you can figure out how it works for you.
Bluegrass Girl says I ordered a pink Keto Salt Lake shirt. I'm not even going. I'm showing my support.
Sarah, you're so
Sky's
nice.
from Moose Factory in Canada. It says it's a real place.
Wow, that's awesome.
Holly says, yeah, Utah Burger is $7.99.
Oh, thanks, Holly.
So you could buy two meals of Keto Chow for the same price.
But the meat is so good.
Jack says I could totally munch into that Utah Burger. Yeah. Sky says, what the heck is a Utah Burger? So it's a burger with lots and lots of pastrami and cheese and bacon.
And Euro meat.
Yep, and Euro
cheese.
meat. And cheese. And
onions,
you
which
get
I
it without the sauce, and they
lettuce.
will actually take a head of iceberg lettuce
Yeah.
and trim it down into make a bun.
Yeah, it's like rounded and everything.
It's hilarious.
It's
They
super
do a
satisfying.
really good
You're
job.
like, crunch.
Betsy says, thanks for posting about how to save money. I'm going to check it out after the live.
Nice.
Maria says, good morning. Shelly says, going to have to try it when we're there. Nice.
Nice.
They are really good, by the
Yeah.
way. Carol says, got to run. Time to get to work. Eddie says, good morning, everyone. I got my root beer big bag today because those are back in stock.
Yes. Oh, yes, they are. They're still right here.
And the corner is still transparent.
I made root beer and my creamy for this week.
John says, I have 3 keto events and 3 scrapbook retreats planned.
Nice. That sounds awesome.
Suzanne says, I wish I had enough time off to go to several low-carb events.
I know.
Yeah, us too. It's always, even though we pay to be a sponsor at a lot of them, it's still it's usually a question of, can we take that much time off? Sandy says, I just bought half a cow from a local farmer operation near me.
That's so awesome.
Maybe you can check around where you live and find the same.
Yeah.
He says, where was the original gangster Utah Burger created when I finally get back there?
Probably Crown
I want to try that one.
Burger.
Crown Burger was the original that put pastrami on
a burger.
The Apollo burger makes the Utah burger, which is kind of unique that it has gyro meat on it as well.
And it's pretty much a Utah thing. We have Crown Burger, Astro Burger, and Apollo Burger that all do the pastrami.
They all
burgers.
started from the same family too, or the same employees.
Then Apollo Burger is the one that's right by Keto Chow. It's like 2 blocks away, and they have a Utah Burger. I don't know if there's Utah Burger anywhere else.
Yep. Bluegrass Girl says if you're looking for beef locally, look for a community-supported agriculture (CSA) in your area.
Yeah.
Many have beef or pork boxes, or offer an eighth, a quarter, or a half pound of beef or hog.
That's cool. Thanks, Sarah.
Says Butcher Box is expensive compared to buying half a cow.
Yeah.
My farmer sold it for $4.82 a pound. Butcher Box is at least double that. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I do.
Yes, indeed.
I just like the individual packages, I think.
Okay.
And the fact that you can choose. So it's the convenience at coming to your door. You don't have to do hard research. Like that's what we're paying for with Butcher Box.
You're paying the premium for it. Becca says we only shop the Butcher Box sales. We also get free bacon and hamburger each month, so that brings the cost down.
And that's so cool because they just have that forever, and then you can just plan on having that. So.
Virginia says, I love Crown Burger.
Yeah.
Betsy made chaffles with root beer, and they were great.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Shauna says, what is gyro meat? So the
lamb,
Greek gyros.
isn't it?
Well, so it's a combination of lamb and spices, and sometimes there's some wheat
There
in it.
probably is wheat in the one that we get too, because
Probably.
we haven't paid attention.
Yeah, I think we're probably getting 4 or 5 grams of
Carbs.
from it.
But
That's
we don't
why-
eat them all the time. And we only eat one.
Yep. J-Dog says,
is
yes,
bad,
indeedy.
so-
Release our inner Wendy. Yes, indeed.
I love Wendy. We're not making fun of Wendy.
Ray says, what about the box from Carnivore Crisp? Anyone know how that compares to Butcher Box? So Carnivore, do they have meat?
I don't
Because
know
I
if they
thought
have
they just
meat,
had the
do they?
dried stuff.
I have a subscription to Carnivore Crisps, and
but you're getting
I
the-
love them.
the dried stuff.
But that's the dried meat, so I don't.
Yep.
I don't know. We should look that up.
Oh, Adrian says, Butcher Box announced the price increase this month.
Oh,
and I love the
yeah.
quality, but
I
just want to
saw
check
that
out my
too.
options. Yeah, check for local stuff, really.
I also like the way the Butcher Box website works.
Okay. Now, see, I genuinely don't care about grass-fed, local grown.
Yep.
As far as, well, I think that a lot of times you can get better tasting stuff. And that's a good reason to get it. But I do think if you can find a way to get stuff less expensive from a smaller producer, that's a win no matter what. You win, they win. There's less processing.
The farmer wins.
With
The cow does not win
the cow wins except one day,
when that's their bad
because
day.
those kind of cows have one bad day. Anyway, Sky says, I forgot to say, despite the failed creamy, I ate it anyway, kind of weird and powdery, but whatever. I did not experience a negative gotta run experience. Oh, that is interesting.
Nice. Since you said it was powdery, you may just want to do a couple of respins, because when you do the first one, it seems like it's powdery on the top, but if you do respins, then it gets creamy. That's the thing about Keto Chow, because there's so much water in it, it just takes a long time to get it to be the right texture. So try that in the Ninja.
Yeah. Oh, he cut down on the butter.
Oh, okay.
He didn't cut down on the butt. Carrie says it has that Tasaki sauce. I don't know if you spell it right either. I don't like the Tasaki sauce or whatever it is because I don't like cucumbers. To me, cucumbers smell like ammonia.
I like cucumbers.
Holly says gyro meat is lamb and beef and spices cooked on a spit.
Nice.
Robbie says no chance to enjoy a burger for 1 month because our city had stopped. Oh.
Oh, sad.
Zana says, Zana, I probably murdered that. Says I love Wendy, Harry, and Sally.
We love them too.
Patty says, have you ever purchased meat in Utah from Utah Natural Meats?
I've heard of them. Yeah, but we haven't.
I've bought it from Paisley's, and we haven't ever bought stuff from Benyon. Well, because we've been getting down our supply in our freezer from Paisley's still. So.
Yeah, and typically we get stuff at Costco or Sam's Club because we want big meat.
Last night, our daughter Kate says, Dad, I need you to buy me meat. I'm like, for what? She's like, because we have a group date on Saturday. I'm like, we're going to be doing scuba diving. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's finish up what we're doing. Then let's go look what we have in the freezer, because shopping in your freezer is great. We had 4 bags of pulled pork that were already smoked, ready to go, just packed up. So she's going to put that in a crock pot with a bunch of low-carb barbecue sauce, and then take that.
That'll be great.
It'll be fantastic.
I love easy meat.
And it'll be something that she can actually eat, because she does keto as well.
Yeah, she has a hard time because whenever they do dates and stuff, she has to be involved with the food. Otherwise, she won't be able to eat.
Yep. Oh, Suzanne says we found Majestic meats in Salt Lake during the
cool.
lockdown. They delivered it to our doorstep, and the packages are still available online.
Nice.
They supply meat to local restaurants.
Thank
oh, that's
you
cool.
for sharing that.
This guy says, and dang that machine,
Majestic
the creamy is loud. I thought a jet was landing. I think it's funny
Yeah.
when I'll go down to run the creamy,
When we're having
and
lunch.
people are sitting there eating lunch. I'm like, oh, you guys wanted to talk? Sorry. All right, well, we need to go. We've
Yep.
got a bunch of stuff that we have. We got a meeting in 15 minutes.
Oh,
so
yeah, we do.
you all have a fantastic day. Tomorrow morning, we'll be doing our live stream from the hotel where we're staying at in between our scuba diving sessions.
Yes.
So you all have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.